Hello there and welcome to episode 45 of my self-employment vlog. I hope you're all keeping very, very well. So what's been happening this week? Well, I've been finishing off my piano teaching because next week I've given myself the week off. The boss was very kind and said that I could have the week off for Christmas week. So I won't be doing any teaching next week. I'll have my son all week, so it'll be kind of the usual getting ready for Christmas, watching Christmas movies and just generally relaxing and enjoying ourselves for the Christmas break before I then get back into work. Some of my pupils have just had their exam results back. For quite a lot of them, it was the first time they'd ever done a face-to-face exam. So I'm incredibly proud of how they've done because, you know, for a lot of them, they're very young, some as young as 7. And to go, to an unfamiliar place and play your pieces in front of an examiner, is quite a scary and daunting prospect. So I'm really glad that they've had an opportunity to do that and experience it because prior to that they'd done recorded exams, which has its own challenges, but is perhaps less daunting than doing it live, if you like, in front of someone. So they've done very well, and I'm very proud of them. Now you may have seen a few little snippets of a project called Reset 21. I haven't really gone into a huge amount of detail about it, but I'm going to give you some information now, and you can decide if you want to be part of it. So this is a very limited edition item that I'm producing, and it's a collection of new music, and there is no promo for it, there is no streaming of the album at all. All of the albums that I've written have been available to stream and are available to stream from Bandcamp. Which means that actually you could listen to the albums without paying a penny, and that's absolutely fine. That's ideally, if you like what you hear, you would perhaps support me by buying a copy, but I feel like streaming at the moment, we're very used to having music at our fingertips. We can just pretty much pull up any music we want, and it kind of demeans the music a bit, I think, because it becomes very much a commodity rather than something to be sort of treasured and loved. And I wanted to produce something that was rare, that would not have many copies made, in this case only 25, so that those who own it will have something that is a little bit more special than just something that is streamed in the ether. Now the album itself, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the type of music or anything like that, because again, I think we're used to hearing previews of music, and we get told a lot about the music that we're going to hear on upcoming releases, and sometimes we hear quite a lot of it as well, and I think it takes away a bit of the mystique and mystery that you get when you first get a CD and put it on for the first time, not knowing exactly what's actually on it. So this album is a collection of music. That's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. And yeah, it's available from my website, and there's a link in the description. As I said, there's only 25 copies. They're not going to be available as a digital download. They are all going to be signed as well, and also each one will have a sort of a personal message inside the inside booklet. So not only is it 25 limited copies, but it's also unique to each copy as well. So that kind of adds to the rarity and the kind of the special quality of having this kind of bespoke item. So I'm currently working on the music at the moment, and I like what I'm doing. There's quite a bit to unpack, and yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it because I'll end up saying stuff about it, and the whole point is actually I don't want to say much. So if you're interested in grabbing a copy, then please do head over to my website, and then you can pre-order, and it's going to be out in January. So that's it for this episode. Now, I will try my very best to get an episode in next week at some point, but obviously with Christmas week things may get slightly delayed, so apologies if the next episode is a little bit later coming out. But that's it for this week. I hope you have a lovely Christmas and you're all kind of ready to go, and yeah, I'll check in with you next week. Take care. Bye.